Okay, okay, let's start. Supporting instance group tags. What is this? We need a review here. I already reviewed this one. I'm waiting.
This is only the docs,
change, right?
Yeah, we
Exactly.
just need to know if did we cut the director release already?
Yeah.
I think that's what we need to check.
Oh yeah, the director change. This is about the docs. The directories changes already merged.
Has it been released?
Hasn't been released is a good question. Most probably. Just a second. 2 weeks ago.
No.
Not yet.
Okay. Then it's probably gonna be with the next release, or it's gonna be with the next release. But I think they're gonna probably want to cut the release once the Bosch Recover stuff gets in.
Okay. Into the documentation, we updated the expected version actually.
Yeah, exactly. You updated that, but of course, not yet released.
Yeah.
So we cannot merge that unless the other one is there.
Yeah.
Okay, this is still waiting then for this.
Yeah.
And this one, what is the? We have. So the discussion was about whether we need integration tests here or not. I see that Ruben, you approved. What should we add an integration test here? I didn't get any feedback also from Joseph.
Yeah, I think it would be nice to have them, but I mean, I believe that last time we looked into that, right? There were already methods for that. Yeah.
I guess you send him some hints, right? If you scroll up there.
I described here what can be. I described how an integration test could be, where it makes sense. I looked into this and described that I think the associate disk test can be extended with.
I mean, yeah, I agree. So maybe you can just request changes then. Then it's like more formal that we would like to have that added.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Waiting for changes already. Okay. Someone updated here in the background.
Yeah, I believe this is because of the move. This is the Bosch packages CFCLI thing, and that's now added because it's in the working group in the Cloud Foundry org.
Yeah.
But I thought we were gonna try and move this into another working group, right?
Yes. Let's discuss this during the next TOC meeting.
Yeah.
I didn't
Maybe
get
before
any...
that, create a PR or something, right?
Oh yes, I can do that. I can do the PR. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Then we have a natural reminder. and also a place to have some approvals if people agree.
I actually asked Greg and Perez in the PR which we have regard moving the repositories into the Cloud Foundry work, but there was no reaction. But let's create a PR and then yeah, I can do that.
Okay. Yeah.
Migrate from Bosch.
Yeah, same for this one, right?
Bosch packages.
I don't believe the Java, we don't have CI set up for this, but there is CI running for this. So there's another group who is doing this. I don't know who it is.
This is build packs maybe, or the
Probably, or the, yeah, it's not UAA, I believe.
yeah, I can check the latest contributions here and try to figure out.
Yeah, and otherwise maybe ask Joseph, because I think Joseph has more context on this.
Okay. Yeah. He's contributing here. You. Okay, I will ask Joseph here. And the next one is about the recovery plan, create recovery plan. Can you provide some context here?
Yeah, I've asked Chris to also maybe start a discussion, but it would have been nice if he did that before. But yeah, so what we found is that Bosch CCK is not that efficient when dealing with a larger deployment, which is why we want to have a new feature that is more geared towards like recovering. So when you like Bosch deploy is optimized for if you have keeping things how do you say, it prioritizes uptime, right? It tries to not bring things down. But if you already have downtime, then you just want to go as fast as possible. And that's what Bosch Recover is all about, right? So it wants to maximize all the threads and everything and bring all your instances back as fast as possible. But then do it in a way that's not as interactive as CCK currently is. So do it per instance group and create a plan to recover things. So the idea is that you will be able to generate a plan interactively. So it will give you a summary per instance group, then spit out a YAML file. And then that YAML file you can then pass into the Bosch recover command, which will use CCK in the background basically to quickly recover the instances.
Yeah, it sounds reasonable. Yeah. CCK is more for some manual interactions.
Come on. Yeah, so like this is say you have like a 400 instance deployment and a whole AZ is down or something. But the AZ is coming back and you want to be able to start restarting instances, for example. So.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but we'll be great to have some more context.
Discussion. Yeah.
This is so this is now pending. I think pending review in discussion state. Okay, then inbox container to container networking performance. What was this? So Brian was actually trying to reproduce, but yeah, this in discussion state there was no feedback. It is more vSphere, as I more related to vSphere. Do you hear us, Ruben? Or in the connections, but this is more vSphere related and still in discussion.
Can you hear me again?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh, sorry. The internet in the German hills is not as good everywhere.
yeah.
It's
Sometimes
a
for good,
non-issue.
sometimes for good, sometimes not. Made this. I'm sorry.
Reached out to that person just on Slack, and they have responded, and I have asked them to respond in person or not in person, but in Slack as well, or GitHub as well.
Yeah.
But let me see. The 1.46.0 release was malformed. It was unintentionally created by an error on the release pipeline. Therefore, we removed this.
It's hard to follow you, Ruben, but as I got it, it's we'll trigger the clarification here, and they will add some comments. Okay, and last time June 29. This is still.
Did you hear what I say about this or not? My phone keeps switching to the car, and then now it's on my headset again.
Now we hear you, but we couldn't.
Okay,
Well,
yeah. So I reached out on Slack, and Riker said that 1.46 release was malformed. It was unintentionally created by an error in the CI pipeline, and therefore it was removed.
Okay. Should we just add that information and close the issue, or someone else will comment here?
I just asked if Riker could update the issue and close it.
Okay.
Like half an hour ago.
Okay, okay. So we didn't get anything here regarding the C group mode in the stem cell.
Yeah, so what I did last time, I created a milestone and added it there. Like if we want to think about a new stem cell, right? I think we should like start marking some things for a new stem cell line, not line, but like the upcoming, the next LTS. If we want to go with a new LTS every 2 years, then we should probably in a few months start the work. I mean, we still need to have a proposal for that. But I thought it is not that far out, so maybe we should just start collecting things for that release.
Yeah, sounds good actually, because yeah, makes sense. And you create the milestone wish list. Okay, I see here 24th wish list. It's already added to that. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, so at some point we probably want to have like a more formal proposal around that, probably maybe through the TOC and stuff, but I thought it doesn't hurt to start collecting things at this point. And it feels a bit too late in the Jemmy line to make this breaking change.
Yeah. Should we close this one or still waiting for the answer from Amelia?
I think we keep it open because it is a thing that we want to work on, but in a later release. This is...
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I see. Yeah.
So I think we can mark it as prioritized. It's just prioritized like really far out, right? We're gonna pick it up in the next stem cell, like major stem cell that we're gonna do. The next LTS. Because I see no reason for like if we're gonna make breaking changes anyway, I want to pick this up. I just don't want to pick it up now.
Yeah. So where we do the prioritized stuff? I don't see an option here.
I think it's status. Yeah. It's the second last.
Pending. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, they have a double function.
Yeah, I was too fast. Wait. We don't. Okay. And the next one, I think this is. So Matthias, I didn't get any response here.
You didn't. No. Actually, no. It turns out that you cannot release, create a release of Bosch DNS is the router if the root directory is not Bosch DNS. That was the issue here. And I wanted to check.
I couldn't reproduce it.
If I
just
can improve
checked
the
out.
script. Did you build it from Bosch DNS release -2? No.
-2. I took the upstream release over.
Yeah, exactly. And if you clone that by standard, then it's named Bosch DNS release, right? And right afterward, and if you want to have two in parallel for some testing purposes, then you rename one of these Bosch DNS releases, right? And if you then run this release script, it's simply failing. Yeah, but I didn't found the time right now to check if we can improve the script. So it's related to the name of the hosting folder.
Is it open for contribution, or do we want to close it?
No, actually, I wanted to check if I can fix it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we can mark it as open for contribution, right?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Maybe I can comment that it's related to the directory name where I started in. Yeah, that would be
It wasn't
information here, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that would be useful for someone else running into it, right?
Yeah.
Last one is also
And here, I mean, I try to reproduce the issue, right, with these hanging tasks, but and I tried in different ways, starting tasks, killing workers, and so on and so forth, but simply couldn't reach that point. And the major difference is, as soon as you start a task and that's run by the worker, it receives a timestamp, right? And all the tasks that are hanging forever simply do not get a started at timestamp. Yeah. So it's still unclear how that situation can be reproduced. Yeah, and how these tasks could be attached to a queue with some UUID. Yeah.
Yeah, I see. Maybe we keep this a little bit open.
Yeah, we need steps to reproduce it, right, before we can actually start fixing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or should we close and then reopen in case this happens again?
We can do so as well. I mean, maybe with the next time where we do have this hanging task, we find another hint that helps to, yeah, maybe we just close it for now and then we open it later on again.
Okay. So we have all now. We have something else to discuss.
I already approved that one.
Yeah, but I think I read that we need two.
Yeah, I was going. So then, welcome as reviewer to Ansh. Yeah, and Ahmed, and we are looking forward to see reviews.
Cool.
Me too. Looking
So
forward.
it's automatically, Ruben, it's automatically, the distribution is working automatically when we assign reviews, yeah?
Yeah, so we have, they will get added to a reviewers group, and if you assign that reviewers group to PRs, then they will get notifications.
Then we should maybe also start to add the reviewer group.
That's what I typically do.
Okay. But before only Matthias was in this group, right?
Yeah, I know, but I mean, still, I would add it.
Yeah. Okay.
Is there something else?
The view here is quite nice. But No, nothing else from my side.
Okay, then
Enjoy your vacation.
yeah,
Thank you.
see you next week. Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye
See you.
bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you.